Chill mama moment. Damn, damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kinda sad, Just be a kinda sad day. Just be kinda sad, Just how life be, sometimes you just get little, little sad. But that's why I have this entirely fictional world, so I can, just, yeah, sounds about right. Real tragedy. I mean, saying as I'll be mealing the same amount every day, then it's a pretty solid, you know, go through. But, I mean, technically I'll never get like a certain two mealed every time because, pick up the same amount of fossils each day. But yeah, so, good lord. 9:15. Today it was alright. It was an alright day. First day back. Wasn't really looking forward to it, but you know, it wasn't too bad. You know, like I like going to college and doing what I'm doing and seeing the people there. But it's just don't know if it's gonna last long. Is all. That's really all. Because gotta be honest, don't feel very smart enough to really be a part of it. And the assignments are kinda caca, Well, new villager. But yeah, it's quite shit that way. But I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it while it is, you know. Damn, just be how it is. But yeah, it's important to. I mean, saying stay positive, kind of cringe, Who the actual fuck stays positive? Like, ain't no motherfucker actually doing that. But, yeah, you know. Suppose I should go donate this. It's also shit how, well, it's not exactly shit, you know, aging, but just weird to look back and, you know, just see how much has really changed. Like this game, 21 years ago, if even. I can't remember if this came out in like August or something in 2001. I mean, technically it released earlier on the N64, but you know what I mean. Um, but like, imagine being a kid at the time this released, and you know you're enjoying it, and you know you go to school every day, do all that stuff. Those people are quite, you know, older now. Like, say you were 6 when this released, and now you're 27. It's just weird. It's like quick it goes. You got all that stuff just aging. It's just a part of it. I don't know how he'll react if I give him a double, you know, like the dinosaur track. Let's see. Damn. But yeah, it's also just crazy when it comes to the games that would have released back then. Like one of my favorites. Well, I guess if you're going really far back, like stuff like Club Penguin and all. Like I know it gets kind of glorified, but it's a pretty fun thing to play at the time, you know? Got pretty lucky on this. But yeah. It's just like, damn, that's gone. Ben Weevils is gone. I'm not gonna lie. Back then, Moshi Monsters was pretty sick. I had a certain like obsession with like the whole super moshings and everything. But yeah, years ago. That's damn. Like I'm at that stage in life where I can actually say about stuff that was like a decade ago, and that is it's just weird, you know. It goes so long, not like obviously I can say stuff more than a decade ago, but like the fact that it's discontinued and like we talk to people, they don't even know what it is, and it's like damn. Like obviously it's just high time is, does that. Yeah, like a game that I really did love was Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, the first one. Great game. It was really something new when I first played it. Like, which is it's surprising because like when I was growing up, not that I'm not anymore, but like really early, I was actually semi decent at COD. Like Modern Warfare 2 was probably my favorite because but I used to always play that with my brother, and then you know it's just crazy, Some days it's like that's the last time you're gonna play that game and you don't even know it. It's just crazy. Like I guess the most stereotypical one is the whole starting a Minecraft world with your friends and then, slowly he's never played anymore. I've had a decent amount of those and they're quite fun. They're fun. And it's just kind of like, damn. And years go by, still kind of talking to some of them. Kind of just living your whole other life. Which kind of sucks. Like, shit. There are times where, like, you still stay in contact and everything, but it may not be, like, proper. Be every now and then. Which is still pretty good, but, like, damn. Now, how does this sound? Okay, I think that actually sounds quite good. But yeah, what to do. I need to find the fossils, obviously. And yeah. But like, it's just sad, you know? It's very unforgiving. How easy stuff used to be. Like, it's such like a cliche to say that now, but like, damn, you know? No pressure, no worries. Just simply living. It's just a bit like dumb. And I think what's worse than actually losing the people you know for a while, like not in a certain way, like the way you stop just contacting them, not that you become less friends, it's seeing how people change. That also sucks quite a bit. Maybe realize stuff just ain't as special to them anymore. But then, you know, I have people that, you know, truly good friends that I can rely on. They're always fun to be around. But just kind of, you know, oh shit. Apparently this minigame is extremely difficult and you really have to button mash. What the heck? Damn. That actually kind of hurt my hand. It's because instead of playing with one of the GameCube controllers that you can link up, I'm playing with an old 360 controller. The button is very small, so double hand doesn't work very well. But I still managed because, you know, I'm a genetic anomaly. I can just do that. Oh, fossil. I think what also kind of sucks is shows, you know? Like, if you like a certain kind of show, if it gets popular enough, it kind of gets drawn out to the point where it's like every 2 years it has a reboot, and then it's just kind of like shit in a way. But other times it just kind of dies out. But if it's like lesser known, then it's kind of weird, you know? Because you kind of expect people to really know what you're talking about when you talk about shows that you listen to when you grew up. it's like they have no idea. Because like one of my favorite shows is Courage, and apparently like I know it was like mid 90s it came out, but like if I managed to watch it, then surely someone else would be able to watch it. Like, it's just kind of like damn, you know. But in a way, it's kind of more cherishable, you know. It's like that's specific to your childhood. Damn, that's some weird paper. And then it's crazy because when I started high school, I found this small comic shop that conveniently opened up like 2 months. Yeah, like it was like 2 months it opened up, and then I find it, which is quite cool. And it was weird because when they were having like their 5th anniversary, it was like, damn, I'm done high school now, so like it's like growing up with a shop, you know? They're really cool. And of course, I obviously got a lot of cool shit from in there. Like I got a big, it's not really a poster, but you know, like it's like a portrait. It's got all just people. Yeah, you know what? It's got shit on it, alright? Got a lot of cool series, and it made me find one of my all-time favorite characters, which was the Batman Who Laughs. I remember seeing the cover when it first came out, and I was just like, that shit looked cool as hell. You know? Yeah. It's like I used to be like ransacking the fucking shelves because you know it's my first introduction to actual proper comics. Well, not really. My dad had a few graphic novels which were really cool. Like Judge Dredd and Batman versus Judge Death and all. Of course, I was really shit at looking after that when he first gave it to me, and he somehow managed to, I don't know, get like pink gum or something stuck to the entire thing. I don't even know how that's possible. But I got a actually pretty decent graphic novel collection. And I have around maybe 400 comics or so. Maybe even more than that, I can't remember. I didn't count really, but it's really cool to find new things. Like I could have easily just never gone into that store, and then you know, never had those memories. And and my favorite character out of DC, well, eh, it's probably Clayface. I always just really liked him, you know. And as soon as I went into the store, for like the first time, it was really cool because that was the first comic I saw. It was a Clayface one for Year of the Film, and I obviously picked it up straight away. It's not gonna let my favorite characters slide like that. I think I might just start buying stuff and selling it back to him because then you know, it means the shop can upgrade. Oh shit! Raffle tickets, I completely forgot about those. They give you NES games and special items and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this should kinda go hard. But yeah. Damn. Garniston I'll sell. But I actually want to keep the shirt. It's actually a pretty sick shirt. I can't even lie. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, at some point, I bought, pop figures and stuff because some of them are cool. Like I have an 8-bit Jason one, and it's just cool. I don't go crazy though, where it's like walls and walls, but I've got some pretty cool, little trinkets. I love giving I have some cool trinkets. It really makes my desk look a lot cooler. I have a little Jason like final figure, and he's from I think it was the NES because from what I can remember, I'd say the SNES would look a bit better. And I have a rare version of him in that final figure, and it's just cool. Just cool. Might as well enjoy some of the small things, but then it's like when I go out, like if I'm told to go out somewhere, and it's like if I see anything to get it. I'll always like convince myself that I don't need it, which technically is true. I don't need anything except like survival, items. But I'm not sure because I kind of get to the stage where I just don't really want anything. It's just the way it is. There should be 3 more fossils somewhere. It's just because I always gone to these like cool shops and they have like they have some cool shit like full figures of like some of my favorite horror movie characters, and it's pretty cool. But it's like I would never really buy it though. I used to. I bought like when I was a kid. I bought a Freddy Krueger one. It was can't remember from which movie. I think it was the third one. He had the needle hands, and then I bought the one where he's just normal and alive. And I always wanted to buy the like a Jason one or something. Damn, that looks pretty sick. Can I put stuff on that? I'll sell it. No real point to me keeping it. But yeah. Pretty interesting. No, I want to keep that. And like, um, it's just like, yeah, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say. It's actually quite difficult when you're just doing this. But damn, you know. There's a fossil. This is kind of just one of those days, you know. Can't really remember the last time it wasn't. Haha, cringe. Um, I really like the idea of owning a farm, you know? Like, there's a very cool, you know, person called Urban Rescue Ranch, and he has all these farm animals and all these, you know, special things to help them. I just think it's a really cool lifestyle. To be honest, I kind of want that lifestyle, but then I've also had that thing where it's like I want to build a cabin in the woods, because that just seems really fun to me. That also reminds me of one of my most favorite games as well, Lakeview Cabin. It's a really good game, and I was actually so surprised when I 100%ed it, and it was very difficult, but it was so fun. And like, sure, there's the thing where it's like I still follow the developers' games, and I've talked to them, and I'm playing Lakeview Valley. Well, I've been playing Lakeview Valley. I've one achievement left, and realistically, the only thing I need to complete that is getting a seed. And it's not like there's some big thing to get the seed. You literally just dig around till you find it, but it's got such a small spawn chance that I've spent literally over 22 hours digging for it, and I haven't found it, and it is killing me. That's the last achievement I need, and I've 100% one of his other games. And then there's he made a second Lakeview Cabin, except the first one's a collection, so really it's actually like another collection instead of just the second one. But yeah, good games. They are very good games. They're challenging games. And they kind of take a little to figure out, but they're pretty good games. And I guess I kind of enjoyed the whole challenge of it, you know? Because It's not like you just get handed all this stuff. You have to figure it out. Like the fourth sort of section of the first Lakeview Cabin, it is so ridiculously hard to get one of the achievements where you perfect it. And even though it was, I really enjoyed, just playing it and figuring it out and figuring out who I had to like test for the virus and everything. It's kind of like John Carpenter's The Thing, but it's mixed with Alien and stuff like that. It's really fun to play. And I think horror movies are probably one of my more favorited genres in horror games, because they just make you feel something, like whether it's fear or adrenaline. Not that Lakeview Cabin give me really either of those. Sometimes, I guess, when I was like panicking, if I missed a shot and I got hit, I guess a little bit of panicking because of all the amount that I put into planning, you know. But really good game. I've been playing it for like 6 years because I've been so shit at it. But I completed it like I can't even remember how long it was. It's so weird looking back when you last play a game. Because like when I completed like Lakeview Cabin, it really didn't feel that long ago. And then I look and then it's like did this all the way back at, I don't know, maybe the start of the year. Just like all those months that have passed. And going to the gym is really a lot of my time now. Because when you finally reach that point and realize I'm getting a bit fat. I was a very big kid. Not as big as in like Augustus Gloop big. I was weirdly proportioned. I was chubby, but chubby in a way where it was like a perfect cylinder. But yeah, I started going with uh, someone, and then that doesn't really happen anymore. But I mean, it's not too bad, going to the gym on my own. I suppose it kind of gives a sense of freedom because if I need to go early or something, it's not like it's affecting anyone. And then I enjoy it. I enjoy working out because it does help, Like when I train biceps and my arm literally gets as hard as a rock. That doesn't sound right, but it feels like I'm doing good. Actually, it doesn't sound that healthy. But, it's like obviously some aspects I kind of slack on now because I'm on my own. Like to be honest, ab workout's probably not the most regular thing I'll be doing, but I started doing biceps every day, and I've become pretty like it's not like I'm fucking bodybuilding instantly. I don't take any supplements or shit like that, but just being able to see like going from preacher curling like barely 5 kg and now I'm throwing 10 around like it's not really anything. Like it sounds like so little and it is. But knowing I've kept it consistently for that amount to the point I can do that is pretty good. And I now like hammer curl 14 kg, which is it's good to me. It's probably not very impressive, but being able to recognize the improvement is really all that matters. You know? I'm pretty happy about it because it's cool. Because I like the song and all, but I'm not gonna lie, that was getting kind of repetitive. But yeah, I guess it's just like that. And sometimes it's what's this guy doing? This is some weird shit, like. But it's really fun actually. It's not like sure the gym is for exercise, but it's not like just because you go to the gym you're like a fucking athlete, which is somewhat annoying when people like acknowledge it. Cause it's not like I'm sitting there fucking, doing a fucking marathon when I'm in the gym. Like sure you put in exercise and everything, but it's not really all about people go there, who knows, to do yoga, to build muscle, to do shit like that. It doesn't like it's good if you go to the gym, but it's not like you have to be perfect bodybuilder to go. I don't know. I'm just fucking saying shit. So my mental retardation's getting out of hand. How many fossils is that? That's only 3, isn't it? Damn, it's just. Wow, I'm really shit at just talking, like. I think one of the main things I miss most is just obviously probably fucking really common. It's just being able to, see friends. Like I have 2 pretty cool friends in college. They're quite fun to be around. But it's like, you spent like 5 or more years building up the friendship that you have with some people, and then it's like you don't get to see them as often. It sucks. But then when you do get to see them, it is great. Like it's fun. They're fun to be around. It certainly does, suck when you don't get to see them as often. It's stuff like that. But they live in their own life too. Kind of wonder what goes through their heads sometimes as well. Because the lack of seeing, you never know if they're having kind of shit day and all. After so long of being friends, you don't really want them to go through that. Like I've had plenty of friends that they've had serious problems and I've had to talk to them about it. Like pretty bad. And you just wanna help them improve. Sometimes it's, it's not as successful, but being there does a lot for that person, even if it's not, instantly solving it. Because especially nowadays, it's really easy to, feel alone, feel isolated, but if you got someone to be there, then it's quite nice, refreshing. Because then, they know they're not alone and stuff like that. It's really important. But then there's the difficulties when it comes to other people. Like, people can be dicks, and it's normal to want to have the response of being a dick back, but then, gotta think if there's anything they're going through. But even at that point, should you care if they're going through something? If they're making you go through something? It's just, I don't know. It's a confusing way to think about it when it comes to wanting to beat the absolute shit out of people. But yeah. This is usually the time that I'm actually starting, so at least I got a little early. I think. To be honest, I don't even really know if that's earlier at all. But yeah. Just gotta go with the flow. But it's also like, it's also kind of like, just like, what's really the point of caring? But like, if everything's inevitable, then it makes... Yeah, I don't really know. I'm kind of drifting quite a lot, Like, as well as when you're getting a bit older, you kind of forget stuff. I think that's what sucks, because not like fucking Alzheimer's forgetting, but like just basic. Well, not basic. That's not even more Alzheimer. Just random stuff, like memories of like when you were younger. This kind of sucks because it kind of makes you think that, well, eventually it is all gonna be forgotten, but you kind of want to remember the good times. But it's like, there's been a decent amount of hours in my life captured. I think it's somewhat enjoyable that way, because After a while, and then I come back and cringe at most of them, but you get to remember what it was like, really, or at least have an idea at this age and this time. I was wasting my fucking time on this. But life just gets that way. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's good to. I don't really know what it's good to. I was gonna say have something to look forward to, but just because you're fucking waking up tomorrow doesn't mean you always have something to look forward to. Gets like a cycle. It's like just every day is another day, and then you just gotta wait for tomorrow. And like for example, I have an assignment due, and I have to do a lot of pages and all. I don't even think I'm gonna pass it, which that means I'm gonna fail the course because for some reason they were like, let's make it 100% coursework. If you even like slightly accidentally fuck one up, you're out of the course. It's just like worrying, you know? Well, you reach the point where you can't worry anymore. If there's nothing you can do, then don't worry about it. If there's something you can do, then don't worry about it. But it's like a compulsive habit. You just can't not. Sure, mama. Damn. What a shit time to watch this, huh? Talk about me wasting my time. Look at you. But yeah, I think that was decent enough for how my mental illness is going. Yo, mama.